Yo, it's Billy Bowman Jr. I just want to give a huge shout out to my boy Big Trap. He runs a YouTube channel about all OU recruiting. It's called Trap House Boomin'. Make sure y'all get over there, support my man, and subscribe to him. Boom.
Trap House.
Get in the transfer booth. You wanna go? Get in the motherfucker. This shit ain't a game to me. I got my ass kicked.
Heaves it deep down the right sideline. It's a touchdown! Oh,
Let's talk about Baker. Baker.
Shout out to the trap.
Baker Mayfield showed up, and the Browns were 1-31. That's not even Compton. That's the village of Niger. That's the village of Isukwoto. That's the Abia State. That's the village of Nigeria.
The one that burned when you went home?
That one. 1-31 ain't Compton, big dog.
Oh, I know.
1-31. Baker Mayfield got out the village and got to America. He got to a playoff game. And guess what?
What?
He won it.
He won it.
And it's over. First down, Baker Mayfield.
Trap House. North Star salute. Grind don't stop, player. As we continue on. Big boom, not the little. Trap House.
Shorty say I got the sauce like Billy Sims. Tommy Lott off the veer, how I get it in. Winners win, losers complain. Once the standard's set, the level don't change. Everything crimson, down to the kicks. None iller, Trapzilla, how I step on. Shh. As we continue on. As we continue on. Feeling like Baker when he waved the flag. They hating anyway, gon' make 'em mad. As we continue on. As we continue on.
And one game ball defense, you get 2 game balls.
This morning at UT, we talked with Longhorns defensive lineman Moro Ojimo. This interview was extremely honest, extremely thoughtful, and pretty long. Moro spoke for 25 minutes, which is 15 or even 20 minutes longer than most player interviews. During this time, he told us about the wisdom on the defensive coaching staff and the talent on the D-line. But what was most interesting to me were his thoughts on young players prioritizing name, image, and likeness deals, and why that approach seems distracting and short-sighted to him.
They have to somehow see the 24-year-old them, 25-year-old maybe signing their second contract in the NFL for like $50 million, as opposed to seeing the 20-year-old them making $40K off of NIL and sleeping with women and like drinking and like all that, you know what I'm saying? As opposed to, you got $50 million. Now you live in Spanish Oaks, you live in Westlake, you know what I'm saying? Traveling when you want. You got the Rolls Royce outside. Like, that's the life they have to see. And they have to understand that it just doesn't happen on autopilot.
His goal is to eliminate that autopilot approach he was talking about and never let anyone get comfortable with losing.
Tell the children the truth, Trap House. Intro was a bit lengthy, huh? They say the truth sounds like hate to people who hate the truth. And Coach Sark is looking like the most diabolical hater of all time. Cause I seen nothing wrong with the big fella stating what he said, bro. Anyone who has watched Texas for a lengthy amount of time has seen that money, recruiting, of any things of that nature have not been the issue. It's a culture problem. Simple and plain.
The form was really poor. We should not have done that in public. A player-led team, a really good player-led team, those issues, and if you have issues with anything, get taken care of in the locker room, get taken care of in the meeting room. If you're really a family, you don't go out and talk about family business. You take care of things internally.
Well, the most diabolical haters this side of the Mississippi.
I tell you what, bro, it's stories like this that reminds me to embrace the current culture change taking place in Norman. And that's what Texas and the big spenders down at College Station failed to realize. And I'm not going to front. Under the previous regime, it was coming down the pipeline for us as well. It was a lot of me ball and not enough we ball that we soon would have fell victim to. We sullied in uncertainty all last season. From scheme to rotation, we looked unstable. I promise, man, this isn't a Bash Lincoln rant. I'm just calling it like I see it, bro. That's why I don't feel any heat about Spencer's comments either. Shoot, I'm sure it was toxic. And it's on the head ball coach to establish and retain an unwavering standard as to where there is no doubt what the standard is within the said environment. But as a coach, that's hard to do when you're not fully invested and you're halfway in, halfway out. And let's be honest, Spencer's body language was putrid on the sidelines and on the field through difficult moments. We watched him go from protagonist to antagonist, back to protagonist, and to now whatever stage this is right here. But in all actuality, it's a moot point at best. I'm glad you're able to link up with Coach Beamer and Stogner in tow. I wish the best for you, homie. But you've been doing this for far too long within this game, bro. You're a veteran. Don't fall for the easy trap questions like the one that caused you to give them this quote. It's the lack of veteran know-how with you, 7. No need to clout chase, baby. You have a fresh start, and instead, you out here sounding real thirsty for attention and headlines. Look, bro, top-tier quarterbacks, I don't care what era, Peyton, Joe Namath, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, they are all media-savvy team leaders, tactical, methodical thinkers, and that's one part of your game I pray you develop, bro. It's simple, man. I enjoyed my time at OU. Things didn't go as planned, but I'm focused on the Gamecocks, and I'm trying to get better and do something special with this group. That's all you gotta say, bro. I'm not mad at you for speaking your truth, but why put the pressure on yourself, bro? I just want to see you do well, 7. And I don't have any problem with you speaking your truth, man. But as a leader, you have to be able to see the entire forest and not just the trees, homie. Boomer sooner. Get your spring game tickets. Boys talking greasy. Trap House.